time to make the perfect sandwich. I've been working on these sandwiches a lot because they're pretty fun to make, and I have a lot of ham, cheese. So yeah, just gotta cut this bread first. Gotta make sure I got that nice look like this. Boom. Now there's gonna be breadcrumbs. What I'm planning to do, hold on. There we go. What I'm planning to do with these breadcrumbs is season the ham with it all in the cooking process. I'm gonna have a plate. Wait a second, no, this is stupid. Put breadcrumbs on ham. So I'm just gonna quickly clean it up. It's gonna be a bad angle to do it at, but whatever. Bad angle for you guys to see, but again, whatever. That's wise. You wanna make sure you got a perfect cut. If you really want it good. It's gonna be quite a cheap sandwich, but quite the expensive taste. So next, it's gonna be the last sandwich I can make out of this. Got some ham, any ham. Okay, good, I got one piece. Gotta make sure it fits the sandwich perfectly. Take off some extra bits if you want. And you can eat them. Tasty. So I'm just gonna quickly trim this off. Boom. And now move this a bit up. There we go. Look at it. Fits it. Grab any cheese. I guess this is Swiss, American. I don't know. What you want to do is break it into some thin slices. Because what you'll be wanting to do is to pour this nice and evenly over the ham. Now, give me a second. This is gonna be all real time, so you can also make this while I'm making this. This is what it should be looking like. You should be able to get the cheese pretty evenly across. Of course, you want it thin so that it doesn't melt like way too many places and not connect it together. Need enough cheese to cover in the gaps. Now, grab your other piece of bread and put it in the toaster for 5 minutes. So now that it's in the toaster, also you gotta make sure it's like right side up. Make sure nothing's like tilted too much so that the cheese doesn't go off. Anyways, start making our next thing. I really wish I had one hand. I want a cooking channel, just cooking videos. But I like the sandwiches. I have to get this open. Bag of lettuce. That's what you want next. And now it's open. Grab a piece of lettuce, any lettuce. I'm using Romanian since that's the one I got from a farm, actually. Full family trip. There we go. Small cutting board, nothing too big. A very small cutting board. Cut into nice and even pieces. Show you the even part of the onions. Boom. You really want to keep it like the same distance. Not too much, not too little. By the way, those farms, they're like huge money scams. They sell off everything for like quintuple the price. I'd rather grow my own Romanian lettuce. Anyways, this is what it should look like now. Nice and even cuts. Yeah, let me make this a little bit more distinguishable, so you can see better. I've made this sandwich like 5 times. Always good. It's like this. Now what you want to do is cut across the center. And do this. That. It's really satisfying. If some parts aren't too even, and you really don't want to cut it across the center since, well, like the white part is what I mean by the center, this part. Right here. If there's a better center point, then you can cut it like that. But never prefer not to. Now that you got nice even slices, you don't want to slice them anymore because then it will just roll off. Sandwiches are done now. I'm not going to be using tomatoes that I cut. Personally, I'm not too good at it. From 5 minutes, they shouldn't move much, but I think if you smush it a bit, it's going to look nice and melting. Oh, that's hot. All done. Again, it's all live action, so yet again, you can do this at home at the same exact time. You can watch the video, watch this. So yeah, it really should look right. That's completely fine. If you want to, you can make it into like a huge one cheese thing, but I think that's good. There's also ham in there. You don't want to overcook the ham. Of course, you want that nice toasty crunch. Look at this. If that's not loud enough, that is. There we go. And what you want to do is, you want to cover each cheese piece. Make sure they're not too much of a mess with the lettuce. Again, this is the perfect one. You gotta account for everything. Luckily, I'm good at that. It's gonna be surprisingly good, I hope. Now, I'm no pro chef, but I know this is damn tasty. And then, now these should stick like glue. Now you just gotta keep on filling the holes. You just wanna make sure you can put in as much lettuce to be able to glue into the cheese. The cheese is the glue, and the lettuce is the paper that you glue it onto. Now it should look like this. You wanna, either you can do this all here, or you can put it on this bun. Half and half on this and this, or it can be full on this. That's what I meant to say. Okay, making sure this doesn't fall over. So I'm putting a bun like this. Yeah, whatever. it's not gonna be important. I got an extra top heavy piece. Ready for ketchup and mayo. Start making some sauce. If you don't have ketchup, that's fine. Mayo's still good. But if you don't have mayo, I'm sorry, but this just can't work. The idea is, instead of mixing it together, we can mix it together while we're eating it. Make a mayo, the second glue part to your cheese and lettuce combo. Or I can put on this bun and glue on some, well, not actually glue, but like with mayonnaise, put it on. Now you got a nice, even dressing. Boom. What you need is add on lettuce on top of the mayo. It's gonna stick to it, make the lettuce not fall in the slightest. That's what you really want. No bits that can get off. That means only crumbs can get off. And that's what makes the sauce the bread not too soggy from the sauce. Anyways, look at this. No movement. Except this one. And then eat it. Next, I need a place for this to be. Come on. Where can I put it so it doesn't? Okay, there we go. Now again, this may seem weird, but you gotta put this on this bun. Ketchup on the bun. I haven't done these videos. I haven't done this type of videos before. I'm messing everything up. Ketchup on this bun, because then whenever you eat it, the mayo from here and the ketchup from here, they're gonna mix together, and you get Thousand Island. And that's what I usually put on it. But this is just extra special. Put it nice and evenly. Surprisingly, this is going well for a very budget sandwich. Next, you're gonna need, let me see. Well, if you have tomatoes, well, if you can use some tomatoes. What's everything up? This is in this part. Tomatoes, no cut tomatoes. I'm not gonna go without tomatoes, but tomatoes. This is annoying. Tomatoes on this bun, because then it will glue onto it. Nothing should fall off from the thing but the crumbs. And hold on. Whatever. It doesn't matter which way it's put on. Ta-da! And it's not as strong as glue as cheese. Well, just look at this. And that looks like a Subway sandwich. I should add it. Really tasty. Now you can try this out for yourself. And just set all the ingredients there. Good luck with yours. And a bye.